Hey everybody, it's Johnny Fuel. I just arrived here at the Albuquerque airport, and my plans are to take that ride to El Paso that I had tried to do last month and couldn't do because it was just too cold. And first, I'm wearing a mask. Everyone's wearing masks here at the airport, and I got to get my bag. And it looks like the weather's going to be decent, and it's a lot warmer than it was a month ago, so I should be good to go. And so I just want to get ready this afternoon and tonight, get a good night's sleep, and then get up and ready to go first thing in the morning. So I thought I'd show you my map and the way I'm going to get to El Paso. So it's a little windy here. I'm going to start up here in Rio Rancho and essentially take back roads or non-interstate, and you can see this Highway 25. There is a frontage road that runs parallel to Highway 25 through quite a bit of it. You can see this highway number 1 is part of it. So I'm going to be largely avoiding 25, but I'm not sure how great this frontage road will be. But that's going to be my route down, and then I hit 185 down here by Hatch, and then make my way down to El Paso. Going home the next day, it'll be a little bit more interesting because I'm going to take a ride right up here through White Sands, and I'm going to go past White Sands National Monument, and then I end up over here in Cloudcroft and Rio Doso. There's a couple of really nice areas I'd like to stop and see, but I really won't have time because it'll be a pretty long ride, 8-9 hours as it is. And then make my way up to Mountain Air, and then Moriarty, and eventually to Harris and back to Albuquerque. Now I do have an electronic version of this, and I'm going to show that map as well, so if you don't want to see both, you can just skip one. And that's going to be on the computer, and I can zoom in a little bit and show more detail. I'll also put a link to the route, which is just public, so you can see that if you're curious and want to see more details. So this is a little bit different way to show the map. I wanted to experiment with doing this electronically. So here you can see we're looking from myrouteapp.com, and this is my route from just north of Albuquerque down to El Paso. So you can see the state border here around, and there's a lot of waypoints. I needed most of these waypoints to really construct a custom route. So let me zoom in a little bit here. So I navigated my way, I actually started in Rio Rancho, so I was a little bit north of Albuquerque. Navigated my way out of the city. Now there's a major interstate here, Interstate 25, and it's I ran really close to that interstate, or was even on it part of the time, so you can't really see the number, but I did avoid it when I could. So here's Los Lunas. I came south from there. La Jolla and Socorro. I did leave the interstate a bit to get through this Bosque del Apache wilderness. I was on the interstate for a couple of hours tops, maybe up until about Truth or Consequences or so. I think that's where I stopped to get some gas. Then you can see I paralleled Interstate 25 through part of this, but I wasn't really on the interstate. And this was actually really nice. In fact, it's hard to see, but the city of Hatch, New Mexico, is right here. And that's a place known for its chilies, and they also do a lot of pecans, a lot of pecan trees there as well. And there were some really pretty sections. Then we have Radium Springs here, Las Cruces. I think I stopped there to get some gas as well. And then of course down here to El Paso, right about here with the border to Mexico. The Rio Grande River is here as well. I don't think we can see that on this map so much, but that represents the border
and then but then we can see El Paso where I ended. So the whole route here was just under 300 miles.
All right, well, what a difference a month makes. I'm just heading out. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and let's see here. Let's see, 8:22, so almost 8:30, and it's already 60 degrees. So last time I struggled to stay warm. If you saw the last video, I had to turn around and come home because it was just too cold. It's supposed to get pretty warm this afternoon, especially as I get further south. So contending with the high temperatures is going to be more my challenge than anything else. But that's okay. I'm down for that, and that's something I've dealt with before. So yeah, I'm excited. I got to get out of the city and head south. Hopefully I'll see some sun. It looks like it's going to be a mix of sun and clouds. It's possible I'll even hit a little bit of rain, but I brought my rain suit, so let's go. So I'm still in the city and working my way out of the western part of the city. It's really a beautiful day. And it's Saturday morning, so traffic is light. It's great out here. And this was fun because I get to see a part of the city I don't get to see very often. All right, well, I was just in a bit of a boring stretch there on the interstate, which I'm trying to avoid, but I can't avoid completely. And here's an interesting rest stop. Some different shaded areas with tables. And I went through the Sevilleta Wildlife Refuge. And so I'm going to continue on. Oh, I was wrong. I judged distance a little bit wrong. Socorro was only about 12 more miles away. But I managed to get off the interstate already. I'm in Limitar, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing things wrong. Oh, it's beautiful out here, and you can see really far. You see those mountains back there? So it's fun to go through these towns. Oh, that mountain's beautiful over there. I don't know how well you can see that on the action camera, but it's really pretty. Oh, I got a little bit of a off pavement stretch here. All right, well, it got warm. It's over 80, so I'm going to take off my rain jacket, stash it, and that should keep me a little bit cooler. And it doesn't look like rain. If you look at the sky, boy, it's just pretty clear. So my guess is I'm safe for a while. So.
I'm in Hatch, New Mexico, and stopped to eat lunch, take a break that I really need. And it's about 91 degrees, I think. And Hatch is known for its chilies, and they have a few companies that make, produce or process chilies for sale around the state. And I used to have a chili festival here, so it came with some chips and salsa, but it was too hot for me to eat, so I'm just gonna have a couple of tacos and take a break. I'm gonna chill here for 45 minutes, I think, and just kind of get my energy back, and then keep going. It looks like I got about 2.5 hours to go.
Alright, well, I'm south of Hatch, and I'm taking like a state highway instead of the interstate. Some other bikers on the road I see. And it's pretty warm, it's 92.3 degrees. And I don't know too much about what to expect in this part of the country. It looks like some orchards over here of some sort. Maybe those are for chilies? I don't know how chilies are grown, so got me. Could be apple trees for all I know. I always thought chilies came from some kind of a bush instead of a tree, but I actually don't have any idea. I don't know why I thought that. I'll have to look it up. Gas station here, but it looks like it's out of business or something, so I'll keep going. Oh, there's a gas station. Yeah, that'll work. Almost here to Casa Kevin and Joe. Destination on the right. Well, that wouldn't be quite right, would it? Let's see. Oh, there he is. Oh, he had a Wisconsin flag up there. I didn't notice that at first. Should I sneak in here? Good, good. I just noticed the Wisconsin flag as I was pulling away. My bike's kind of wide with the saddlebags and stuff, so.
Hey guys, so we're sitting down for dinner, and I have two gracious hosts, Joe and Kevin, and they made this amazing meal with steak. So we're gonna, hang out, and I'll probably go to bed early and then hit the road tomorrow. But thanks for having me, you guys.
Yeah, thank you for coming. Yeah, we're gonna be one of your videos.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, it'd be fun. So
be fun. Cheers.
And yeah, they got an old house here in El Paso, and we got to sit outside for a little while, and the beautiful patio, and check that out as well. So great to be here.
Thank you.